Hey, it's January of a brand new year, and you know what that means? It's time for the Fannie Awards to get started. But see, here's a little bit of a problem. The Fannie Awards cover motion pictures, and 2020 was not exactly the strongest year for motion pictures. But it's been a tradition on this channel where at the end of every January, I begin my Fannie Awards, which are a 10-day awards event giving accolades and showering praise on what I thought to be the best and brightest motion pictures of the previous year. Well, guess what? We're still going to have the Fannie Awards despite the coronavirus throwing a wrench in the works. But Andrew, you sexual tyrannosaur, you might be thinking, how can you possibly have enough to talk about? Even the Oscars had to delay their broadcast so that they would have more films to add to their slate. Well, how many times have I told you guys, I'm better than the Oscars? By a lot. I'm proud to announce that this year we will be having the Fannie Awards Special Quarantine Edition, and it's going to work a little bit differently from what we've been doing in the past. Normally, I take 10 days to talk about the top 10 films while giving out other awards simultaneously in different categories. Well, this year, things are going to be shaken up just a little bit. I got to see 14 2020 movies throughout the course of the year, which gave me more than enough to work with to compile a top 10 and also give out some of my peripheral awards, such as Best Fight Scene, Best Hero, Best Villain, etc. That's all happening too, but I'm throwing some other goodies into the mix just for you. Instead of being stretched over 10 days, this year's Fannie Awards will be done in half the time. It will be a 5-day event, but it's going to work a little bit differently. Here's how. For the first day, I did something crazy. Between the months of October and December of 2020, I watched 68 movies that I had never seen before. None of them were 2020 movies. They were all older, stretching from 2019 all the way back to the 1960s. But regardless, there are 68 of them that I saw in a 3-month period, and I'm going to be reviewing them all in one video and trying to do it as fast as I possibly can. For the second and third days of this year's Fannie Awards, I have 2 video essays coming out. The first one is all about movies that everybody loves, but I don't love. And the second will be the opposite of that, movies that everybody hates, but I absolutely adore. And last but not least, the final 2 days of the Fannie Awards will be all about giving out the awards themselves, talking about my 10 best movies of 2020 out of 14, but hey, what are you going to do? As well as giving out the peripheral awards that I normally give out. So that's what it looks like. The rundown of our special quarantine edition of the Fannie Awards will be 68 movie reviews in one video, movies everybody loves but I don't, movies everybody hates but I love, and then 2 days of the awards ceremony itself. Just because there's a global pandemic doesn't mean you can't come here and still have some fun. So I will see you at the end of the month. The Fannie Awards series begins on January 30th. See y'all then. In the meantime, stay safe, stay healthy, and adios.